Hello, everybody. Big Frank here to add another name to the fallen. As most of you already know, on February 1st of this year, Glenn Wooten died. He was 45 years old. He died of a brain aneurysm due to heart complications. It's what I've been told. I knew Glenn from downtown Brooklyn. And if you're from downtown Brooklyn, you're known for three things. Everybody's known for three things. And for me, these are the three things that best describe Glenn. One, he was a good-looking dude. He's lying in the coffin. He still looked better than half the guys in the room. He had that unibrow thing. You know, before there was Anthony Davis, there was Glenn. And he wore it well. Real popular with the ladies. I don't know what bothers me more. The fact that we lost a good dude, or he still looked better than me dead. He kind of looked like Al B. Shore, Keith Sweat. I can't remember which one. But we used to tell him that all the time. We used to fuck with him. But he played to his strengths. He used to go around telling everybody he was their stunt double. He'd get on stage first before the real act came on to warm up the crowd. But yeah, that was Glenn. Thing two, he was a functional alcoholic. And I say this with no malice in my heart. Some people can do that. Some people can wake and bake and function fine. This man can drink and function fine. He always stayed clear-headed. Every story I heard from everybody who was at his wake all had alcohol involved. Grady told me that he used to come over to his house during the summertime, fill up his refrigerator with beer, fill up Grady's refrigerator with beer, and stop by periodically during the day to have some. Only man I know who could chug a 40 and walk a straight line. Hell, he could tap dance a straight line. Me, I'd be done. But yeah, he was a functional alcoholic. And thing three, and this is for me very personal because I heard this story and it stuck with me till today. Edwin Malave got married to Rachel, right? And I wasn't there to see this. Me and a few other guys, we had went on vacation, but Ed invited the neighborhood to the wedding, right? So at the wedding, Rachel had a cousin. She bought a date. And this guy got it in his head to steal the envelope bag. For all of you who don't know, that's the bag that people give you with cash and checks to help the bride and groom pay for the wedding. This dude tried to steal it and got found out. And just like downtown Brooklyn, a fight broke out. A real melee. Everybody was whipping this boy's ass. Even the bus boys, from what I'm told, got involved because the guys from the neighborhood were hitting the bus boys off with drinks, so they were drunk too. They started taking swipes at him. And Glenn saw what was going on and got in between the neighborhood and this guy. And they were pissed. I had asked him later on, weeks later, why'd you do that? Why'd you stop this guy from getting his ass whipped? And he was drunk, or we were drinking. I won't say we were drunk. We were drinking, and he did that. He looked at me with his unibrow, and he did that thing with his lips that he does. And he looked at me with a straight face and said, they were going to kill him. And he couldn't let that happen. This kid was getting his ass whipped so bad, Glenn was in fear for his life and got involved. And that stuck with me because he knew whatever this kid did, he didn't deserve to die over it. And Rachel and Ed would always look back on their wedding anniversary as a moment of tragedy. And that's what I'm talking about, functional alcoholic. He was drunk or drinking and still was clear of mind than everybody else in the room to say enough. He's had enough. He needs to go home. And now, every time I see somebody catching a bad one, I shit you not, I look at the situation and go, what would Glenn do? And 9 times out of 10, I get involved. And I've gotten the mind your business, you don't know what he did. And my response to that is, yeah, you're right. But what am I going to do? Stand here and let you beat the man to death in front of me? I couldn't live with that. And I thank him for that. So, with that being said, we lost another one. Men, we are approaching a certain age. Don't be afraid of checkups. Go check yourself out. Find out what's wrong. Let's start eating healthier. Watch what we put into our bodies. That goes for females too. This is the second person who died in 6 months. And like I said before, my philosophy in life is you die twice. Once when they put your body in the ground, twice when they stop saying your name. And as long as I have breath in these lungs, I'm going to say our name, I'm going to tell our stories. So, to those that went before us, Richie U. Barry, who most of you don't know because he died really early, like when I was in like 5th grade. Guy, biggest dude I ever saw with a heart to match, but he was 400 pounds when he died. Roots, shot by his gay lover. And Roots was to our neighborhood the way Omar was to The Wire. And for those of you who don't know what that is, look it up. Roots was the neighborhood's Omar. Boo Boo Rich, shot dead. Demons caught up to him way too early, couldn't escape it. Monique, the only person who died in 9/11. One of the sweetest people I ever met. And Chepa, who I still don't know how Chepa died or if he died. And now we add Glenn. Glenn, I will tell your name. I will say your name every chance I get at the end of these things. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I'm out.